Hi, my name is Mallory Halfert, and I'm an elementary education major at K-State. I took educational technology in the fall of 2018, and my professor has done an incredible job of working with me and letting me be able to continue to learn this because it is a very crucial, very important thing to learn in modern day. Something that surprised me about this class was how much work gets put into these kind of technology assignments. I know when I'm in my own classroom and I have my own objectives and lesson plans that some of these might be a little smoother instead of finding a plan and creating it and turning it in like an assignment. But something that genuinely shocked me is how many apps there are out there and how many free resources a teacher can use in their own classroom. What made me think about all of this was just the way society is now and how students get iPads. I mean, I didn't even have a phone, but and so on, previous generations. But something that made me think about how crucial this is just how much it is incorporated into our daily lives. Street signs outside are now digital, and projectors are not the slide on, show on the screen. It is a digital format with a touch screen on the whiteboard. You know, these things are crazy and constantly evolving, and yeah. Something that made me change my thinking about technology in a classroom was just the stigma of technology in general, especially with older generations. Technology can be looked down upon and just corrupting and whatnot, but if we use it positively, I think it has a huge difference in the way that the world works now, and it'll constantly improve the education of children. My biggest wow moment my biggest wow moment had to be when I finished my trailer, and it was about dinosaurs. I had found a website that had free video clips of like nature and stuff that you could download, and so I put it into my video and I was like, wow, this is gonna look so cool. And once I finished it, I posted it on Twitter and I retweeted it on a different Twitter, and I just got so many people's responses like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, like this is so funny. I showed my stepmom, who's also a teacher. She was like, wow, I would love to do something like that in my class, like get them excited, do whatever. And I would watch it over and over and over again because I was getting excited because it just looked so cool. My portfolio on Seesaw and Padlet is a little varied. I had an assignment about history of rock and roll and how that music incorporated into what we have now, which is a higher level than elementary education. And then I had a poster for sign language because that was my foreign language in high school, and I do believe that it was something that a lot of students still should learn. And so another one I had was dinosaurs, which you don't really technically learn in elementary school, but like if you're doing a lesson over the world or the earth or just like its core to its mantle to its crust, it's like good to know like we found dinosaurs in this era and get them excited because that connects to them. So as I reflect on my semester, there was a lot of things I could have improved on, and there's a lot of things I could have, taken more time to finish and to do right. But honestly, this was a class that I was genuinely kind of excited to take at K-State because it was something that I could relate to. It wasn't a textbook, it wasn't traditional, it was very new and very modern, and my professor is a wonderful teacher who's helped me out so much, but also just knows what she's doing and knows these resources and is constantly learning, which I loved, and I do love this class.